Patrick McNeil back here at the intermission, joined now by a familiar face and voice to Eagles fans, Brooklyn Kalmikov, former Eagle who spent 2.5 years with the team. Brooklyn, how excited are you to play your former team tonight?
It's going to be an exciting night for sure to play against the team that drafted me, 16-year-old. It's going to be a special game, and I'm looking forward to it.
You spent 2.5 years with the Eagles. You moved to Victoriaville. You haven't been in Moncton for that long. Did you have any idea that the Teague were going to send you out? What was your reaction to getting traded back to the Maritimes, to the Wildcats?
With the situation of 4 20-year-olds in Victoriaville, I was kind of expecting a trade in a way, but when I heard I was heading to Moncton, I was pretty pumped. It's a great organization, and the guys are very nice too as well. The coaching staff is very good as well. I'm very excited to be back here in New Brunswick, and I like it so far.
Of course, you were with the Scream Eagles, now just the Eagles, and it's hard to believe that now there are only 5 or 6, depending on how you look at it, former Scream Eagles, including yourself. Do you remember who the other Scream Eagles that are still in the QMJHL?
Ryan Francis, if he comes back, I guess.
Yeah.
But Liam Kidney. Well, there's Ivan and still there in Cape, I think.
He is, although he didn't play in the Screaming Eagles days.
Yeah.
Tough to remember.
Yeah.
A couple others, you've got Noah Lowen, Alex Drover.
Yeah, true, yeah.
Felix Lafrance, and Chicoutimi, of course.
Oh, yeah, true, yeah.
As I mentioned, you spent 2.5 years with the Eagles. What are your fondest memories of your times in Cape Breton?
I had pretty good memories there. My 16 year when I came in, it was new for me to come as a 16-year-old, especially in a new province in Nova Scotia. But yeah, it was well welcoming when I came here as a 16-year-old. And I had 2.5 years, very fun years there. I built some friendship over the years, and I really liked my time there.
Perhaps your best night in an Eagles uniform came in Moncton at the Avenir Centre, October 2nd, 2018. First player to get a hat trick in the Avenir Centre. Yeah. And what do you remember about that night?
A special night, the first game there at their new rink, where I'm playing now, actually. It was a special night. It went pretty well for me. It's going to be a night that I'll remember for sure.
You get moved to Victoriaville, and interestingly enough, it's part of a deal that brings Sean Elliman to the Eagles, who you end up being teammates with later. The Eagles obviously were just, I think, looking to get more experience, but what was your response when you were traded from the Eagles? Did you have any idea that would happen? Obviously, you got to play closer to home, which was nice.
When I heard the trade, I was pretty pumped to get back closer to home and stuff. When they came and picked me up at the Christmas that time, I knew they wanted more offense for their team, and I think my role there was just bring some offensive for the team, and I think I did pretty well when I came there, my 18th year after Christmas. I think I did pretty well when I came there. Yeah.
Big year for Victoriaville last year, of course. You win the President's Cup in the most interesting season in Q history, perhaps, but a very worthy champions. Just tell us how special that was and what you'll always remember.
All the guys were very close together. It showed on the ice after Christmas. Our team, I think that was the team after Christmas that won the cup, so I'm talking about that. But we all pushed in on the same way each and every game, and I think it showed our run in the playoffs. And after that, beating Val d'Or, that nobody really expected us to win, but I think we hold each other as a team, and we won, so it was great.
How important was Sean La Rochelle to that group? We're enjoying watching him play now in Cape Breton.
He was a really important guy for our team that year in Victoriaville. He was our top defenseman. He brought a lot of great stuff for the team there back then. Now I think he's just continuing on his road, and he's doing pretty good there in Cape Breton. So yeah, I'm happy for him.
I do understand, despite all the restrictions, you probably did get some time with the Cup. What exciting activities did you do with the President's Cup when you were given that for a day?
I went to celebrate it at my girlfriend's parents' restaurant back where I live. Brought a couple of my friends there, and yeah, we just ate supper and had a little celebration with the cup after that, so it was pretty fun.
Very good. Now, going through some old interviews that I did with you when you were in Cape Breton, one question I wanted to ask, are you still eating 4 eggs for breakfast, or do you eat more now? And how's that progressed as the years go?
Yeah, I like to have my 4 eggs in the morning. I just keep it as simple as possible, and it haven't changed that much since then. Protein,
very important in the morning.
Yeah, exactly.
Saw a photo on Instagram that you were out watching who I believe is your billet brother try out, even though you just arrived in Moncton. Billet connections are so important in the major junior hockey world. Tell us how quickly those relationships develop.
He lives in the same street as me, actually. I see him quite a bit. He comes at the house. We just go play mini sticks downstairs and stuff like that. So yeah, it's fun to have that connection right away since I've been here only for 2 weeks. But it's fun to have a little kid here at the house sometimes and just have fun with him. And yeah, I think it was important for me to watch him play as well, just to make him happy and see that he's kind of important in a way for me to be there for him.
Very good. We like to see you integrate yourself into the community. That's great to see. It is your 5th year in the QMJHL. Obviously, you've established yourself as a goal scorer, had 25 goals at 18, a big start to this season as well. How do you think your game has evolved over the years?
I think every year I try to level up my game to another step each year, getting stronger and stuff at the gym as well. Just try to put my game to another level each and every year. And I think as a 20-year-old, you're expected to lead the team and stuff, be a great leader. And that's just what I'm trying to do as well. And it's my last year, like you said, so I'm trying to have the best one as possible to open some doors at the end of the year for me.
Kind of ties into what I wanted to finish this with. Obviously, you're enjoying the ride and having a strong start to the season, but how much have you thought about next year? Do you have an idea what that looks like, or is that still wide open at this point?
The season's still young, so I think for me it would be wide open for now. But for me, I think if you look further away, I would like to have a professional contract for sure. If I could have that, it would be pretty nice too. But there could be other options, university hockey or in Europe as well. But for now, I'm just trying to have the best season as possible to have the best offers at the end of the year.
Well, we've seen former teammates of yours like Nathan LaRose and Sean Element that weren't drafted sign contracts. We hope the best for you as well. Fans will be happy to hear from you. Thanks for this, Brooklyn. Best of luck the rest of the year.
Perfect. Thank you, Patty.
That's former Eagles forward, now Moncton Wildcat, Brooklyn Kalmikov, joining us at the intermission. You're listening to Uniglass Plus, Cape Breton Eagles Hockey, 1270 CJCB.